Till 8 p.m. last night, there were 1,542 locally acquired cases of COVID-19 in New South Wales, and there were no overseas acquired cases. We still continue to see great testing numbers with 133,226 tests reported till 8 p.m. last night. Currently, there are 1,156 people with COVID-19 admitted to hospital in New South Wales. 207 people are in intensive care, and 89 of those are requiring ventilation. Of the 207 in ICU, we continue to see the majority of people who are not vaccinated. Sadly, we report today the deaths of 9 people who had COVID-19. They are a man in his 60s from Western Sydney, a man in his 70s from southeastern Sydney, a woman in her 40s from southwestern Sydney, a man in his 70s from Sydney's southern suburbs, a woman in her 50s from Central Coast, a man in his 60s from Western Sydney, a woman in her 80s, also from Western Sydney, a man in his 30s from Nepean Blue Mountains, and a man in his 50s from southwestern Sydney. All of these individuals had underlying health conditions. 3 were fully vaccinated, 3 had had 1 dose of a COVID vaccine, and 3 were unvaccinated. As we've seen today as well, a number of those 9 individuals were younger people, and it's an important reminder for everybody in the community of the need to get vaccinated, to be aware that COVID-19 causes serious illness, hospitalisations, ICU admissions, deaths. So please do come forward to get vaccinated. To the families of those 9 individuals who passed away, I'd like to offer my sincere condolences for your loss on behalf of New South Wales Health. Today, we continue to ask our communities in areas where we've had sewage detections and no known cases to please be vigilant for symptoms and come forward for testing. And they are people who live in Tamworth, in Lightning Ridge, Glen Innes, Culburra Beach and Moruya areas. As we've announced previously, we continue to see high case numbers in suburbs of southwestern Sydney and western Sydney, particularly Bankstown, Fairfield, Greenacre, Liverpool, Punchbowl, Auburn, Guildford and Marylands. So for residents of those areas, if you haven't already booked in for your vaccination or had a dose yet, please do so as soon as you can. And as the Premier mentioned, we remain concerned about some emerging suburbs in the City of Sydney and inner west areas. So if you live in those areas, similarly, please book in for your vaccination. Please be vigilant for symptoms. Please come forward for testing. Thank you.